Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombiecat.
This is our review of the Star Wars, the Black Series 6-inch scale Maz Kanata. Kanata. I don't know how to say her last name. I can't remember. Maz Kanata. Katana. Canada? Maz Canada. Canadiana.
Maz Canada.
Maz Katana.
That's definitely wrong.
Okay. Well, there's the package, and there's a little artwork there. And there you can see the figure. She is number 49. And there's a description on the back. And from the description, I guess this is based on The Last Jedi. Because they're talking about events like after what happened in Force Awakens. Well, let's open her up. And there she is out of the package. And look how itty bitty teeny tiny she is. She's a little midget. So cute. Cute? Cute. So this is one of those characters from Force Awakens that I was like, I want to like her, but I'm not sure I really like her. She's kind of weird. And I don't know. She's just odd. I might like her in The Last Jedi, but in the first one, she's just kind of like, I don't know if I like her. She's very weird looking, though. She's dressed like, I don't know, like a gypsy or something. Would you call that a gypsy? Like she's going to tell you your fortune or something?
Or curse you.
Yeah. Oh, shit! I didn't know these moved. That's really cool. I like her much more now that you can do that. That's pretty cool. I thought they were just stuck up.
You're stuck up.
Still, she's a weird character. And, yeah, I don't completely know what to think of her yet.
Well, if Chewbacca's her boyfriend, she must be cool.
Well, I don't know if Chewbacca thinks that. But, yeah, I really like her goggles, though. That's pretty cool that they do that. Well, but one thing we noticed is her skin looks metallic. Like
Which is weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. I don't know why they gave her metallic skin, because it didn't look shiny or whatever that they would use this type of paint. It's odd. But other than that, I think they did a pretty decent job for what she's supposed to look like. She's just so damn tiny. It's funny.
Oh, what is that lady's name? She reminds me of the little old lady on
Golden Girls?
Golden Girls.
Maybe that's why they made her golden looking.
What's her name? Sophia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who she is.
She's a little tiny.
She's Space Sophia.
And she was super short too. Damn, this thing's tiny. But for as tiny as she is, they did an awesome job on her articulation and detail.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like her outfit. Like her little freaking cable knit sweater.
Yeah. And she's got these crazy looking boots that are super colorful.
She's an eccentric space grandma.
Yeah, I think
who runs a bar.
She might be wearing a diaper too.
Well, I mean,
she's like,
she is old.
Yeah, I think she says she's at least a few hundred years old or thousands of years old. I can't remember. Why does her little beanie have a metal part on it?
So she can hang it up when she goes home, duh.
I guess. When I first saw her, my thought was, oh, they're just trying to make a female Yoda type character. No. And maybe they were trying to do that, but she's different. It's just, I don't know, just got that impression. Super old, wrinkly, tiny alien, but a female version. I don't know. That's why I thought they were just trying to do a female Yoda. You didn't think that?
No.
No, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Well, I mean, she's not as tiny as him.
No, but she's still tiny. I do like that she comes with this box. That's a nice touch. So this was important in the show. Still, I hope the movie. Hope they explain this more, because it's just kind of silly that this random lady that they happen to meet, they're just meeting her because Han Solo wanted to meet her. And she just happens to have Luke Skywalker's lightsaber there.
In a box in the basement.
Yeah, that's just, like, what? Why?
And Rey just happens to go down there.
I mean, you could do the whole, well, everything was meant to be and happens for a reason kind of thing, but it just was kind of silly.
I think destiny is a lame excuse.
But I do like the box. It's a nice looking box. Did a pretty good job on it.
I've always wanted to have like a cool old trunk like that. That'd be cool.
You can put a lightsaber in it.
I could.
What's this other crap in here?
If it was ours, honestly, it'd probably just be full of severed feet and skulls. Like everything else we own.
So what's this other crap though? Is it like later some other character's going to come in and be like, hey, and he wanders in, it's like, ooh, that's my little brown thing with gold stuff on it thing. And they pull it out and they're like...
This was your father's.
Yeah. And here's my big wrinkly sack.
Is it Andre the Giant that comes in?
Yeah.
My enormous leathery scrotum.
But I do like this box. It's pretty cool. It's cool getting like memorable parts of movies with the figures.
Yeah, and it actually like it opens and has this stuff in it, which is really neat.
Yeah.
It's not just a solid box.
Now here's a little known secret of how Maz actually got Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, because it was actually Leia that found it and retrieved the lightsaber and gave it to Maz for safekeeping, but they had to do it in a way that no one would see them passing it to each other. So they had to kind of get down and, you know, Leia hid it in a very secretive spot. She had to pass it pass it to Maz.
So they couldn't have anyone see them passing it, but they could have everyone seeing them scissor in the middle of public.
It's a really raunchy place that Maz runs. There's lots of lowlifes and criminals there that she watches out for. So they ain't gonna bat an eye seeing this going on in the corner. They're just like, oh, that's just Maz and some other old ladies scissoring over there. But they're actually passing the lightsaber to each other.
I have no further comment.
That's how it happened. And then she's like, oh, I got a box to put this in. And like, I like by box, I don't mean another girl. I mean an actual box in the basement. And then she went down there and was like, right into the box, and then there it is. And that's how that went. The real reason that I came up with that story is I just wanted them to scissor, because I was like, they have this wave of Star Wars where they got these two old ladies, and I'm thinking...
You just want old ladies to scissor? Because
yes.
you're a fucking weirdo?
Yeah! It's just weird. I never had a series of figures where there was two old ladies in the same series before.
How many of them even have one old lady?
Not very many, so getting two old ladies in one series is crazy, so they just need the scissor. I'm telling you, there's something about them being in the same wave together. There's a link, and I'm pretty sure it's probably scissoring.
Maybe that's also why Han and Leia are mad at each other, because he caught them.
No, because she's in a Chewbacca. Unless she thought, she heard something and thought she was talking about Han, but she was actually talking about Chewbacca. She's like, oh, me and that guy, we did stuff. She's like, what? You did stuff with Han? And she's like, no, Chewbacca. Chewbacca's supposed to have a wife too, though. Supposedly. And then they scissored. Oh. I misunderstood what Zombie Cat meant. She meant that Han was mad that these two were scissoring. But then why would Han go and visit her for help or whatever?
Because he knows that she's loose.
Oh, I guess.
I don't know. This is your dumb fucking story.
It's a good story.
Yeah. Is this in the same universe where Chewbacca is Snoke?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Chewbacca is Snoke in every universe. It's how it's going to happen in the movies too. I'm telling you. So here is Maz next to Chewbacca.
AKA Snoke.
Yeah. And holy shit! He is so much taller than her. He is more than twice the size of her.
You know what, though? She's right at crotch height.
Well, I don't know. It might be a little bit up. So we have to jump.
That's belly.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. He is really tall compared to her. But that's probably why she likes him. And there she is next to Rey. She's like, Oh, don't go down in the basement.
Why not, Raisin Lady?
Don't look in boxes.
Well, what's in the box?
Don't pick anything up in a box down there.
What's in the box?
Your wife's head. Ha ha ha! Her pretty head.
I'm not married.
Oh. Well, somebody's head's in that box.
That sounds fun, actually. Can I play with it?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman? She just yells at Morgan Freeman and runs away?
Yeah.
Or is it Morgan Freeman's head?
No.
She just yells Morgan Freeman and runs.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here no more. And there she is next to Finn. They interacted a little bit. She's like, go talk to them pirates or whatever they are over there if you want to leave.
They can help you. Fuck off!
Then later he's like, I don't got a weapon! But he wasn't holding a gun at the time. She's like, you got a weapon and you got a lightsaber in your hand. And he's like, oh, I guess I can use a lightsaber now for some reason. She's like, yeah, you can. And then he goes out and uses one. And there's her buddy Han Solo, who apparently Han has known her for a long time.
Why did you scissor with my wife?
Because I had to pass the lightsaber. Well, she had to pass it to me.
That does not seem like a good excuse. I feel like you could have done that in another way.
No, that's the only way it could be done. Somebody would have seen us.
You also know that putting a lightsaber in your vagina is extremely dangerous.
I am.
Force sensitive. I know what I'm doing.
You are force sensitive.
Yes. I sense the force of the lightsaber going into me.
I'm sure you sense some forces.
And here's Yoda. Another little wrinkly tiny alien dude who's really old.
She's not a dude.
Whatever. I bet they've known each other. I bet they met. They could probably write some story where they met and had scissors. Except it'd probably be more of normal stuff. Like that. Or maybe like that. Or that. Or
We already did that one.
Oh, okay. Well, that. Or maybe like that. Or something. They did something. Before Leia and her scissored, they did...
Hey, you're really old. Old you are too. We should fuck.
Exactly. Because it makes sense, though. When you get that old, when you're hundreds of years old, talking to someone who's only been alive for like 20 years is going to be very like, you don't know shit. I've been alive for like 500 years and you've been alive for 20 years. Like, I got anything to say to you. But these two know stuff. They're like, yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, stuff. Let's have sex. Look at my box.
Are we done yet?
This is a good review. Wait. Okay.
Keep telling yourself that.
We need to do articulation. So she's got articulated goggles, which is really cool. That's my favorite part of her. Which I didn't even know she did that. Then her head could spin. Go up and down. Then her arm could do that. Go out like that. And then she has a single joint at the elbow, but it could spin. Whoa! Then at the wrist, it's got a hinge. And it can spin. At the torso, you can go back and forth. Not really, but it can spin. At the hips, she can do a split. And she can kick. And there's a cut at the top of the thigh. Whoa! And then there's spins at the knee, and there's a single joint hinge, which doesn't go that far. Then at the ankle, it's got the usual Black Series crazy ankle articulation. So she's pretty well articulated. She's probably one of the best tiny figures they have done. I think she's even better articulated than Yoda, I think. She's pretty well done, I'd say. Okay, so for a character that I didn't really care that much about, I think they made a really awesome figure of her. She's really detailed, has nice articulation. I love the way they did the goggles. I love her accessories. The only thing that bothers me really is...
her skin tone.
Yeah, her skin is metallic looking. That's the only thing that bothers me about her. This isn't hers. But this is hers. So, for a character I don't really care that much about, I think they did a pretty awesome job on it.
I kind of liked her. She's weird.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if I see more of her, I might like her.
Just don't know that much about her yet.
Yeah. But, yep. This was Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye. That's all that happened.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh, damn it.